I am super late jumping onto this bandwagon like I usually am, but I finally made my TBR jar. So this whole project has been kind of in the making for like months and months. Last year, I think it was around April, sometime early during the year, Mother Effing Books made this video called Making a Book Jar, I think, in which she grabs a jar and fills it with the titles of books that she has to read. And whenever you want to pick another book to read, you can just choose from your jar. I think she originally got the idea from a blog post or something like that, I'm not entirely sure, but I will just leave a bunch of links down below for you to check out. So anyway, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, this sounds like a really cool idea. I like this idea. I want to do it. So it took a little while for me to get things in motion. I mean, overall, it's been kind of a daunting task. So I started out making a spreadsheet of all the unread books that I have. I have at least 250 books on my shelf, and I get distracted really easily, then coming back to it, I'm just like, no, there's too many. So it took me a really long time to do that. I started it like 6 months ago, and I've only just recently, a few days ago, finished doing a spreadsheet. I forget about things. I forget. I decided not to show the entire process of me filling this jar up with books because it took a fair long time. It was quite tedious, to be frank, just because I have so many books. And in fact, I did decide to include every single one of the books on my shelf that I have not read, but I did exclude sequels if I have not read the book prior to that one, just because that'd be pretty pointless. Anyway, this is my finished jar. I didn't really decorate it much. I'm kind of lazy like that. What I ended up doing was printing out my spreadsheet of all the books that I wanted to include in my jar, and then I didn't use scissors, that would have taken forever. I used one of those straight line cutter thingy mobobs and used it to cut up all the slips of paper, and then I folded them and I inserted them in this glorious jar. As I continue to obtain more books, I'm probably just going to handwrite them on slips of paper because printing out more spreadsheets with just a couple of books on it is going to be pretty pointless. But what do I plan on doing with my TBR jar? What I've decided to do is each month I will select one book from my TBR jar which I have to read. Obviously I'll be reading books whenever I feel like choosing another one to read, so if I do end up picking one out that I've already read, I'll just obviously pull another one out, because keeping up to date with that's going to be a little tricky, having to search through this, so I'll just do it as I go. But the key rule that I have for this one is if I do not want to read the book that I pick out, I have to get rid of that book. If I don't want to read it, then I'm probably not going to read it anytime soon, so it's pointless keeping it on my shelf, especially if it's been there for years already. This will also help towards my TBR challenge for 2014, and it will also help hopefully decrease my TBR pile if I have to get rid of any of the books. So since I am starting this TBR jar, from now on I thought I'd pick one out right now for you. Yay! Okay, so here we go. Let's just dig deep in here and select a random one. Oh, we have House at Pooh Corner! I absolutely love my Pooh Bear, and I do own a couple of Pooh Bear books. I've read random snippets here and there, but I've never read the book right through. So, yay, this is the perfect opportunity to read that. I'm excited. That is the first pick from my TBR jar. I'm really excited to continue using this throughout the year. Be interesting seeing what books I end up picking out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If any of you have made a video about your own TBR jar or anything like that, feel free to leave it down below. I'd love to check it out because I just think it's so much fun. So yes, that is all that I have for you guys today, and I'll see you next time. Bye! And I'll see you guys in a couple of days with a video that kind of links with trying to shrink down my unread books, my TBR pile. So look forward to that, and I'll see you then. Bye!